Healing Circle work is not a therapy, and it is not a program. It is a process whereby people learn to take back control of their life and live their life making choices that are for their highest good and for the highest good of others. We've seen transformation after transformation in the lives of the people who have participated. That's why we can't say it's a program or that it's therapy, but those therapeutic outcomes do take place. It goes deeper than that though, because we're dealing with people's spirituality, we're dealing with people's emotions, we're dealing with people's cognitions, and when you learn a new way of thinking, or when you learn a new way of interpreting what you're feeling, that's called transformation. You can't say that that is change. We don't change people's lives, or we can't change a person's life, but a person can choose to transform. Transformation begins from within, change begins from without, and they learn to identify, is this something influencing me from outside, or is this something influencing me from inside of who I am? One of the most beautiful things about it is you hear people now talking about my sense of being, who I am, and that's what Healing Circle is all about. I have a sense of knowing who I am and who I can be, and I'm forever becoming. Elders from different parts of Australia were investing in me to learn traditional healing methodologies, and I was blessed because they saw that I could learn the ways in which our ancestors did Healing Circle work, simply because it was our way of doing. We didn't have doctors here in Australia, but we had healers, and it was out of the traditional healers who imparted into me or invested in me what they had learnt from their ancestors. They invested that in me, and as a result of that, I was given permission to write down what I had been taught, and then given also permission to impart that into other people's lives, which is what Healing Circle is about. We have had other peoples from other cultures participate in our program, and they too know that their lives have been transformed, and they will say exactly what I'm saying to you now. I have not changed. Life changes, but I've transformed, and I'm living life, not just existing.
To me, it's sitting down with people that you love and having a chat and talking to each other. On this, it's more or less that's how we end up being. A group of people that trust, love each other's stories, and can give a hug at the end of the day with a little bit of talking about past traumas and everything, and still walk away with smiles.
I was scared to go into the Healing Circle, but it's the best thing I've ever done in my life, and I recommend it for anyone that's got anger issues, drug issues or alcoholic issues. It does help you, especially when you get into the river of life and finally put it all up there and you can finally get rid of it all and learn to be you. Because a lot of people think that we're not us, we're somebody else, when they've got to take time for ourselves.
I think that if you've got a past, you really need to let go. Because I tell you, you're so much happier. Even my husband said he's seen such a change in me. I get up in the morning and I've got a smile on my face all the time.
Yeah, I've realised I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and it's amazing to get it out and not hold it in anymore.
With the passing of my mother the year before, it was clouded my judgment of am I doing the right thing or the wrong thing, and sitting down and coming from the heart, your spiritual side of things, it made it a lot easier to understand some of the decisions I was making.
When I first started the healing circle, I wasn't in a good place. I kept putting myself down, saying that I don't deserve love, don't deserve happiness. Now that I've done the healing circle, I'm looking at life differently. I know that I'm beautiful, I know that I deserve love, and I'm now a lot happier within myself. I would recommend it to anyone.
I just can't recommend it enough. And you will learn to trust, and you will heal if you follow the whole process through and you're honest. Just come and join us.